Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Lakewood, Colorado. We're at 5280 Window. Since 1979, they have been providing excellence when it comes to service and repair of windows and screens out there in the Denver area. I'm here with the current owner, operator, Francisco Sanchez. Let me ask you, Francisco, first of all, what got you involved in the business here?
Let's see, what got me involved in the business here? I used to do airbrushing and had my own business with T-shirts and cars and traveling and doing shows. And I met Jerry Wilson. Well, I met his daughter and started dating her, and he had a little glass shop. So I would just help him a few days out of the week, and then as he got to a point where he was not able to do as much, I kind of took over the operations. So that's kind of how I got into it.
Excellent. Sounds great. And let me ask you, you guys have expanded quite a bit just in the past 4 or 5 years. You guys are basically the premier mobile service provider out there when it comes to window repairs. So we're talking about you guys actually go on location and take care of the repairs. Tell me about that.
So we basically specialize in 3 main areas. Anything that has to do with glass replacement, anything that has to do with screens, and functioning issues. So that's our niche. We don't do auto, we don't do new construction, storefront or big buildings or replacement, or I should say, we don't do new construction windows. So it's mainly service and repair. Wonderful. So that's what we do.
Obviously, windows have to be the pretty biggest first impression when somebody sees a home or anything like that. And so you guys are able to work with realtors also when they're trying to get a home ready for selling and that type of thing.
Yes, yes. And we do offer an inspection service for realtors and those that buy homes and sell homes, because a lot of times people aren't familiar with their windows. Sure. When an inspector does an inspection, they'll always point to someone else as an expert. So if for the furnace, they can do a few things with the furnace, but they always recommend having a professional look at the furnace, or that's with a variety of different things. So with the windows, that's what our niche is, and that's what our specialty is repairing the windows and looking to see how long do we think they're going to last. If there's wood that's rotten, what can we do to repair that? Is replacement an option? And if it is it cost effective?
Wow. And so we were talking about over 5 fully stocked vans out there. Are some of these repairs, do you guys carry glass inside of the vans there and you're able to do instant repairs?
Yes. So for single panes, which a lot of the older buildings have single pane glass, we carry that on our vehicles. So we're able to do that in one trip. Double panes have to be measured and then ordered and then installed on a second trip. But most of the time we are looking to do everything on the first trip.
Excellent. So some of these window repairs, share with me some of these. Were we talking about broken glass, foggy glass, leaks in glass, that type of thing?
So there's a variety of different things that can go wrong with a window. It's pretty simple. The biggest one is glass replacement. So if it's a double pane, they get foggy and moisture gets in between the panes. So there's usually a limited warranty on the double pane glass initially. So glass will fog up after several years, so we can come out and replace the unit. Lawnmowers, hockey players, golfers, they cause a lot of broken windows, so it's coming out and just replacing the glass on those.
Excellent. And sometimes I imagine some of these glasses, the glass breaks in the middle of the night, and so you guys got to be available 24/7. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. So we do have an emergency service that we're able to go out and board up and clean up and then order the proper glass if it's safety glass, or if it's something that we carry on the vehicle, we can go ahead and replace that right then.
Wonderful. Tell me some of the screen repairs you guys do. Are we talking about screens in windows, screen doors, that type of thing?
Yes. So any type of screen in a window, we can do new or rescreen. And then there's also sliding glass doors. They have a screen. So those are pretty much the basic windows or the basic screen jobs that we have, is anything that has to do with the opening in your window to keep the bugs out, and then in your sliding glass door.
What about the winterizing, caulking around the windows, that type of thing?
Yes, we can also do that. We can also, as part of our inspection, go out and do an inspection of the windows and doors. And if you're a little bit handy, we can give you our expertise and knowledge on what you can do to save money, or you can always have us do it.
Wonderful. And I'd imagine some of these older homes are quite historical. What about historical windows? Are you guys able to accommodate people out there?
Yes, there's quite a bit of historical homes here in the Denver area, so glass breaks in those homes. We also have the specialty glass that has that old wavy, imperfect feel in the bubbles in it, so we can replace it with that. Reputting the windows, screens on those windows, and then we also have historical storm windows and screens. So with historical windows, there's the functioning issue with the weights and the pulleys that sometimes break or get old, so we can repair or replace those. The glass in the window, if part of the window is rotted out, we can replace that and fix that and restore that. Some other things that we can do is, as far as for screens on historical windows, if you're looking for the historical look and feel, we have historical wood storm windows and screens, or if your outcome is just to keep the bugs out, we also have a less expensive option for that.
Wonderful. So basically, folks, you got everything right there. Their website is at the bottom of the screen right there, and basically it'll give you a good idea of what they're able to cover and what they're able to do. If you're getting a house ready, obviously first impressions are everything, and windows are a big factor in that, so they can come out and fix up the windows that you've got there. In the middle of the night, emergency repairs, they can take care of you as well. And keep in mind, they're on the website. They make it real easy, technologically advanced, by being able to get a quote straight from you and go from there. So if somebody actually has some windows out there, is it best they go online and fill out there? Is that the way to do it?
They can go online and fill out the form. It asks a few questions. Or if you want to talk with somebody, you can call 303-234-1111. And what we do is, because this is our niche and this is all we do, we are able to give you a quote over the phone that's pretty right on. If it's not, and it's something that is a little bit out there or it's not quite explainable over the phone, we can come out and do an inspection for you. And any of those monies that you pay for that are always credited back to any repairs that we do.
Wonderful. So you guys have a staff here right on site here that can actually answer questions for them?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful. And there you have it, folks. Like I say, once again, that website is at the bottom of the screen there. And this is 5280 Windows, basically since 1979. Been providing in the area of Lakewood, but now the greater part of Denver metro area as well. And they can take care of you. Anything to do with window repair, they're going to come out to you, make sure it's done right, and they stand behind their work, and they're happy to serve you. Anything out there you'd like to let the viewers know before we let you go?
If you need any window repair, just give us a call. If you need window replacement, we can also take care of that for you. But our niche is repairing the window rather than replacing. So anything that has to do with foggy or cracked glass, anything that has to do with screens, or any type of functioning, sliding, lifting issues, if it's hard to open or close, we can take care of that and replace the hardware for that.
This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.